All right, let's get right into it. Let's give all praise, Shalom, Shalom. Let's give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Shema Bashar, double honor to the apostle, brother, and the elder, great millstone. Shalom to the host for the let. So we're gonna go right to this lesson. The title is a measure the time diligently, right? Manage the time diligently. And we're just gonna get right into it. So you see the time that we're coming into. And the rest of the people don't have no idea what's going on, what time that we are in. We have some serious times, man. I'm just gonna go right to the lesson and let it. Let's go right into it. Yeah.
5 years ago, I put out the first warning about this beast blockchain system. And I wonder now, like I wondered then, how many people will get their house in order, will prepare for such an event. Well, now we're closer than ever to that actually being implemented. I think also along with that, we're going to see a few things connected to precious metals in the metals markets. You're going to see cash gone. No more hiding money under your mattress, burying it, putting it in a safe. None of that. No more stopping and buying something privately at the lemonade stand, at the flea market, at the yard sale, any of it. Every single transaction that you make is about to be tracked and traced by programmable money. This is the major difference. This isn't just going to be an exchange for fiat cash to get a digital dollar. It's going to be way different, as I said, traceable, trackable, and they can shut it off whenever they want. So if you get out of line, just like they do over in China, they can flip the switch and they can stop you from even leaving the house. You don't have a green light on your phone. If you get a red light, you're shut down. You already know about the credit score system or the score system over there in China, and they're going to roll out the same thing here. It's actually a plan of the World Economic Forum to tie all these things in together and to tie it into a score that's associated with your carbon footprint. In everything that you buy, in every move that you make, will calculate a score on how much carbon you are producing or emitting. And when you hit a certain level, they're going to shut you off. And this is what's coming. It's not a secret. It's out there in plain sight for those that care. But to kind of paint the picture clearly without beating around the bush, I figured I'd get straight to the point. This is where it's going. So expect here at any time in the offing, this U.S. government is going to make a major move because most of the other countries have already done this. They've already made their move toward a CBDC. Look at India. India gave the country 4 hours. 4 hours notice before they switched this whole thing over. They made an announcement at 8 o'clock at night. It went into effect at midnight. So get ready. Your whole world's going to change. And what this is also going to do is it's going to give birth to the underground. to an underground system of trade of people that do not want to be tracked and traced on the Beast blockchain system, that are not going to bow down to the Beast. You've got a choice to make. What's it going to be? So I would suggest ultimately here that you have a plan. Been trying to get people ready here for the past decade. And it's really about to go down. And the question is what are you going to do when you need items, when you need goods, and you don't want to use the Beast system? What are you going to do? Do you have a plan? Is anyone thinking about this? Do you want to be tracked and traced? If not, what are you going to trade with? What are you going to barter with? You got anything? You got any precious metals? You got anything to barter with? That's what the whole underground system is going to be based on. Barter. And you best believe it's only going to be with those that people trust. And it's going to be built on trust. And it's probably going to get pretty ugly when they catch snitches or anyone else trying to sell them out to the Beast. So, buckle up. The time has come. It's literally right around the corner when they're going to implement this. And it's going to take a lot of people by surprise. So you either jump on board with this system or you fight against it. Where do you stand in this fight? Where do you stand in the name of history? As the higher power watches, what move will you make? Join me on my live streams, Dabu777, where I go live Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. to break stuff like this down even more in greater detail. Hope to see you guys there. Links below. Much love, y'all.
All right, commercials.
The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself. No stranger at the dinner table making things.
Why worry about losing your car keys when you can take matters into your own hands, literally, with a chip implanted in your hand at a tattoo and piercing parlor?
You can't lose your hand, so you always have a way of getting in your car.
Brandon Delali had a local anesthetic injected, then the chip inserted. A few days later, his hand hardly sore. He was hovering over the door pillar to open his Tesla. Though he's been mocked, Tesla bros will single-handedly ruin civilization. Brandon says he's no Elon Musk groupie, but rather...
I'm a huge tech nerd. I work in technology.
What he really wants is for the chip to be updated so the implant will work for credit cards. But till that's possible, he'll settle for starting his Tesla by holding his hand over the console.
You're getting a lot of comments saying, well, what if somebody comes after you and chops off your hand?
Brandon already had a chip implanted in his other hand that allows him to unlock the door to his home. It also holds his contact and medical information, such as COVID vaccinations. It glows green, so you know the phone is reading the chip.
Can you show me your lump?
It's hard to see, but you can kind of see part of it kind of pop up on the end right there.
Barely a bump, though he's taking his lumps online. But they don't get to say with a wave of a hand.
Open those sesame! Yes, open those sesame.
Ginimos, CNN, New York.
All right, let's get right to it. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, so yeah, he answered me then said, measure thy time diligently in itself, and when thou seen part of the sign pass, which I told thee before. Verse 2. And they shall understand that it's the very same time within the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when thou shall be seeing earthquakes and upwards of the people of the world. Verse 3. Therefore, when thou shalt be seeing, no, verse 4, it's like, they shall well understand that the Most High spoken of those things from the day that was before thee, even from the beginning. For like as is made in the world, have a beginning and end, and the end is manifest, right? The end is manifest. Verse 6. Hold on a minute. Chapter 9, verse 6. Even the same time also the highest had planned the beginning in the wonders and power works and the ending and effects and signs. And everyone that should be saved should be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed, right? You have believed. Verse 8, you should be preserved from the same parents, and they shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, right? From the beginning. Verse 9, they should be in pitiful, right? They should be in pitiful case, which now had bruised my ways, and they had cast them away despiteful, should the world in turmoil. For as sure as they life have received benefit and have not known me. Verse 11, and they had ruled my law while yet liberty and was yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, right? Understood not, but despised it. Okay. Let me see what else. Yes, let's go back to 2 Ezra 9, verse 11. Verse 10. For as sure as in their life have received benefit and have not known me, and they have ruled my law, while that had yet place liberty and was yes place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Right, understood not, but despised it. All right, let's move on. What else? I'm gonna go. Let's go to scripture. Let's go to right. Let me see. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3. Let's go to all right, what did that? Okay. Let's go to Matthew. I'm trying to get it. Matthew chapter 16. Matthew 16, verse 1. Right, man. So measure time diligently in thyself. And you see it, our people's, let's go to Matthew 16, verse 1. Discerning the signs of the time, verse 3. Let's go into that. In the morning it will be far weather today, for the sky is red. And Lord, O you hypocrite, you could discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? Right, the signs of the time. You know, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? Verse 4, and you're wicked, and the third generation is seeking after the sign, and there should no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah, and he left and then departed. Right. It said, but give it unto the sign. If you take it in verse 4 again, Matthew 16, verse 4, a wicked and a judge's generation is seeking after a sign, and there should no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah, and he left it and departed. Right. What else I got? Let me see. No. Yes, in Nahum chapter 2. I think I forgot what it was. Chapter 2, verse 3. Nope. I think yes, chapter 2, verse 3. So you see what's going on. You see the time that we are in. These prophecy. So when these things come to pass, man, people say don't have no excuse. You false prophets out there lying to the congregation. Tell them this. It's John 3:16. It's this. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. No, 2, verse 2. And the Lord. No. Verse 4. For the vision of is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it should not. Hold on. Oh, what the heck I'm doing? Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for upon a time, but at the end it should speak and not lie. Thou it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? It will not tarry. Read again, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for upon a time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Thou it tarry, wait for it, because it is surely come. It will not tarry. Right? It will not tarry. Mark chapter 1, verse 15. Mark chapter 1, verse 15. And he said, the time is fulfilled and the kingdom of our power is at hand. Repent yet and believe the gospel, right? Believe the gospel. Mark chapter 1, verse 15. And he said, the time is fulfilled and the kingdom of our power is at hand. Repent yet and believe the gospel. Luke 21. Luke 21, verse 34. Let's read that. Right, these kids are going to catch these people off guard. You partying and drinking, and all these things come upon the earth. And a lot of people don't have no idea, man. They're in darkness, man. These things are going to come as a thief in the night on you people. Let's go to Luke 21, verse 32. Well, let's go to verse 31. So likewise yet, we should see those things come to pass. Know you that the kingdom of our power is not at hand. Hold on, the Most High is not at hand. Let's read again, 31. No, let's go to 30. When they shoot forth, yet see that know of your own self, the summon is not at hand. Verse 31. So likewise, when you shall see those things come to pass, know yet that the kingdom of our power is not at hand. Verse 32. Very I say unto you, This generation should not pass away till all those things be fulfilled, right? All those things be fulfilled. Luke 21, verse 32. Very I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all those things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Verse 34. And take heed to yourself, that any time your heart be overcharged with surfing and drinking, and caring of this life, and so the day shall come upon you unaware. For as a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. It said, Luke 21, verse 34, 35, it said, for a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch you therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all those things shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Right? Son of Man. Said, why watch you therefore and pray always. You know, the people of the world, they have no idea what's going on, man. It's going to catch them as a thief. Let's go to Romans. It's going to catch them as a thief. Romans 13, verse 11, bring this out a lot. Go catch him as a thief. Romans 13, verse 11. Romans 13, verse 11. And that known the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For near is our salvation, near that we believe, right? It's a high time to wake out of sleep. Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the work of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Right? Let us put on armor of light. Verse 13, let us walk in honor and the day, not in immorality, not in immorality and drinking, not in chamber and wanton, not in strife and envy, but put on you the Lord Yahweh shall anointed and not make not provision for the flesh to feel the lust thereof. Romans 13, verse 11. And that known the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For near is our salvation, near that we believe, right? It's high time to wake out of sleep. Let me see. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. Nope, that ain't. Yes, first. I said second. First, no, I said yes. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. But if the time and season, brother, I have no need that I write unto you. For yourself known perfect, the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as a tree upon a woman with child, and they should not escape, man. They should not escape. Verse 4, but you, brother, you are not in darkness. The day shall overtake you as a thief. You are children of the light and the children of the day. We are not the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, right? Let us watch and be sober. Let's go back to that again. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. When they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as a tree upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. But you, brother, you are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. You are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. All right, let us watch and be sober. Now, what else I have? Just all right, you see. Let me see something. Okay, yeah. What is already? Let's go to first. Nope. Let's go to 1 John. I'm trying to make it be too long, but I'm just gonna get to the point. 1 John 2:15. That's why I say, "Love not the world." 1 John 2:15. It said, "Love not the world. Nothing's in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Right? Love not the world. Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but it of the world. Verse 17. And the world passed away, and the lust thereof, but he that do the will of the Most High abide forever. Right? Abide forever. Who do the will of the Most High? Yahweh Shemashah. Abide forever. So 1 John 2:15, it says, "Love not the world. Nothing is in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Right? And you're going to see why. So love not the world. Let's go to Revelation 13. I'm going to write it now. Verse 14. So love not the world. Revelation 13 verse. So people that love the world. Revelation 13 verse 14. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of their miracles, which have power to do in their sight of to be saved, to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which he had wounded by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Today, the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. And he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his hand, in his right hand, or to receive his right hand, or in their forehead. Yeah, I'm messing up. Read it again. Revelation 13, verse 16. And he called all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand, or in their forehead, as that no man may buy or sell, no man might buy or sell. He that hath the mark or the number, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Revelation 14, verse 17. And that no man may buy or sell. He that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scholars and 6. Right? So you see. So if you do take that, and it say Revelation 14, verse 9. It say right here, Revelation 14, verse 9. And you do not want to take that. You do not. If you do, Revelation 14, verse 9, and the third angel following him say, with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out with mixture unto the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and the brimstone in the presence of the Lamb, the presence of the holy angel, and the presence of the Lamb. Let's read that again. Revelation 14, verse 9. The third angel following them say, with a loud voice, any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemashah, which is poured out with mixture unto the cup of his indignation. He should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. Right, presence of the Lamb. that you see. All right. Let's bring that out. I'm going to bring all that out. Then. We'll go to tweet back to this and that. Then I'll close it out. And you see what he said. And now people ain't ready for this, man. They not ready. You ain't got your how about Shema shot, man. People ain't gonna make it. They're not gonna make it, man. Let's go back what he said. Go on this. I've been for the beats too long, but you know.
Your whole world's going to change. And what this is also going to do is it's going to give birth to the underground. To an underground system of trade of people that do not want to be tracked and traced on the Beast blockchain system, that are not going to bow down to the Beast. You got a choice to make. What's it going to be? So I would suggest ultimately here that you have a plan. Been trying to get people ready here for the past decade. And it's really about to go down. And the question is what are you going to do when you need items, when you need goods, and you don't want to use the Beast system? What are you going to do? Do you have a plan? Is anyone thinking about this? Do you want to be tracked and traced? If not, what are you going to trade with? What are you going to barter with? You got anything? You got any precious metals? You got anything to barter with? That's what the whole underground system is going to be based on. Barter. And you best believe it's only going to be with those that people trust. And it's going to be built on trust. And it's probably going to get pretty ugly when they catch snitches or anyone else trying to sell them out to the Beast. So, buckle up. The time has come. It's literally right around the corner when they're going to implement this. And it's going to take a lot of people by surprise. See, you either jump on board with the system or you fight against it. Where do you stand in this fight? Where do you stand?
Okay, so you see that. Let's go to Proverbs 3 and 5. You don't close that in a minute. Time right there. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs 3 and 5. We stand in Proverbs 3 verse 5. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Proverbs 3 verse 5. This is what we stand right here. It said, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Right, lean not unto your own understanding. Verse 6, in all thy ways he was acknowledge him, and he would direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Right, fear the Lord and depart from evil. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths, and be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Man, that was it right there. Here to close out script, Revelation 22 verse 10. Revelation 22 verse 10. And he say unto me, fear not the same of this prophet of this book, For the time is at hand, right? For the time is at hand. Revelation 22, verse 10 again. And they said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophet of this book, for the time is at hand. Right? For the time is at hand.
Paying for things for their phones, even watches.
One company, though, wants to take that technology to another level by implanting a chip in your hand. So, the overseas company Walletmore is selling the microchip in parts of Europe. It's about the size of a grain of rice, goes under the skin, it's then activated using a digital wallet app. The chip is going for about $300, and the company says at least 200 people have gotten them implanted already. I have many questions for a doctor about that.
How didn't look very micro, did it?
No, it's pretty big.
It was a pretty big chip.
I mean, you know, a paper cut hurts. You know, put a thing like that. You know, in
What happens if
your
you
hand.
have to change banks? You gotta like
You gotta change it out.
I don't know. I ain't interested in it.
First came the credit card swipe and then the tap, and now just a wave of the hand can process a payment.
So the future just keeps coming. Let's check in with
Fast.
Jason Parr in the carport. Jason, what the mark of the beast is going on? At a time when Elon Musk has monkeys playing Pong with their brains, scientists are growing half monkey, half human embryos, and UFOs are becoming a more real phenomenon. This seems on par or even a bit subdued by comparison or contrast. Amazon is rolling out palm scanners at one of its Whole Foods stores in Seattle. The technology called Amazon One allows shoppers to pay for their purchases by holding their hands above a scanner. Before you can use it, you have to give the company your credit card information and palm print. Amazon has been testing the system at its Amazon Go and Amazon Go grocery stores. The company plans to bring it to 8 Seattle area Whole Food stores in the coming months.
Okay, the 500, this is the IUIC update where in June 2016 ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchip. It's June. Ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchips. It's June. Somebody should put a beat to that shit. Welcome to Pat. We in June. Ain't no microchips. We in June. Ain't no microchips. Chips. Chips. We in June. Ain't no microchips. June. Ain't no microchips. We in June. It's June. Ain't no microchips. No chips. Isn't that powerful? Ain't no microchip. Ain't no microchips. It's June.
Yep. Close out. Let's see how much time we got. Yeah, you see. Let me close that right there. So we're gonna give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Bashar. Double honor to the apostle brothers, elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the hope for the elect. Shalom.